The Vietnam War was a time of great conflict, both on the battlefield and within society. It was a divisive war, with many people questioning the motives and actions of the United States military. One of the most horrifying incidents of the war was the My Lai Massacre, which occurred on March 16, 1968, in the village of My Lai, South Vietnam. This tragic event stands as a stark reminder of the cruelty and inhumanity that can occur in the fog of war. At the time of the My Lai Massacre, the Vietnam War had been raging for several years. The conflict had become increasingly brutal, with both sides committing atrocities against civilians. The United States military, in particular, was under pressure to combat the growing influence of the Viet Cong, a communist guerrilla force. This pressure often led to the dehumanization of the enemy and a disregard for the lives of innocent civilians. On that fateful day in My Lai, a unit of the United States Army, known as Charlie Company, entered the village under the belief that Viet Cong members were hiding among the inhabitants. The soldiers were on edge, having been exposed to constant danger and witnessing the deaths of their comrades. As they moved through the village, their fear and anger manifested in a horrifying and indiscriminate spree of violence. The soldiers began to round up the villagers, separating the men from the women and children. Many of the soldiers were traumatized by the war and held deep-seated prejudices against the Vietnamese people. In the chaos and confusion of the moment, they released their pent-up anger and frustration on the defenseless civilians. What followed was a gruesome display of brutality and cruelty that would shock the world.
The unarmed villagers were systematically gunned down, shot at point-blank range. Women, children, and even the elderly were not spared from the soldiers' wrath.
Some villagers were herded into ditches and executed en masse. Others were raped, beaten, and mutilated. The actions of the soldiers that day were shocking and incomprehensible, an utter disregard for human life and basic morality. It was only through the brave actions of a few individuals that the truth of the My Lai Massacre eventually came to light. Army helicopter pilot Hugh Thompson, along with his crew, witnessed the atrocities from above and made the difficult decision to intervene. They landed their helicopter between the soldiers and the remaining villagers, threatening to open fire if the violence did not cease. Their courageous intervention saved the lives of many innocent people. The fallout from the My Lai Massacre was significant. Once the truth became known, it sent shockwaves throughout the United States and the world. The public outcry was immense, and the incident further eroded public support for the war. It also led to investigations and trials, with several soldiers involved in the massacre eventually facing justice. The My Lai Massacre serves as a haunting reminder of the horrors committed during the Vietnam War. It stands as a testament to the dangers of dehumanizing the enemy and the need for accountability and oversight in times of conflict. The memory of those innocent lives lost in My Lai will forever remind us of the cruelty that can arise in the midst of war.